Hello guys, today in this video we'll be learning how can we change the background color of the navbar when we scroll. Okay, so this is what we'll be building today. Can you see when I scroll, the background color of the navbar changes from transparent to white. Okay, so here I already have created three files: HTML file, JavaScript file and the CSS file. Okay, so here let's start and let's give it a title of change navbar background color on scroll. Okay, so let's have a div with a class name of bg. Let's have another div inside of it with a class name of navbar, and inside of this we will have our list items. So this is home, about, and then this one will be our contact. So inside of the style, let's give the entire document margin of 0 and padding also of 0, and then let's give our body some height so that we can scroll. And then now let's target the bg class. Okay, the class over here, this class. So it will have a background image called bg.jpg. Let the background size be cover, and let's give it some height of 400 pixels. Okay, let this be 600 pixels. Okay, so let's save this and refresh. Okay, we need to connect our style sheet, styles.css. Now if we refresh, okay, can you see our background image, and these are our list items. So now let's target our list items. Okay, li, and let's give it a display of inline, padding of 20 pixels. Then let's give it some font size of 1.2 rem and font weight to be bold. And let's target our navbar, the div. Okay, this div inside of which we have all of our items. Okay, so let's give it a color of white, padding of 30 pixels, and then let's give it a position of fixed, right, because we want it to stay there when we scroll, right? And let's give this a width of 100%. Okay, so here we have our navbar ready, but can you see when we scroll there is no change, the background color doesn't change. So what we'll be doing is, to change the background color we will need to write some JavaScript code. Okay, so what we will be doing is, when we scroll we'll be checking the value of the scroll. Okay, so let's do it and see it practically so that you understand. For example, if we write a function called change bg, and here if we have a variable called scroll value which holds the value of scroll y, and we'll log this value. And what we'll be doing is, let's add an event listener to the browser window, and that event listener is a scroll. So when we scroll, we want to trigger the function that is change bg. And first let's connect our script file to our HTML document. Okay, so script, this will be index.js. Let's save and refresh. Now let's open our inspector. Okay, and in the console, when we scroll, see, can you see some values getting printed in the console? Now this is because of this. Okay, here the scroll value that we are logging, the scroll value. So what it does is when we scroll through the browser window, it will tell us how much pixels we have come down. Okay, so can you see, as we go down, the value keeps on increasing, and as we go back up, the value decreases. So this is what we'll be using to change the background color. Okay, these values. So let's remove this log statement, and here this div, the navbar div, let's give it an ID of navbar, and here let's have a variable called navbar, and let's get hold of that element dot get element by ID, and this is your navbar. Okay, this element, okay, this element here, that is this entire div, we are getting hold of that over here. Okay, so what we will be doing is, in our style sheet, let's give an extra class, okay, with the name of bg color. Let's give it a background color of white, the font color of black, and let's give it some border bottom of 1 pixel solid and light gray. Now what we will be doing is, we will be using this class, we will be applying this class to this div, okay, according to some condition over here. Okay, so basically what we'll be doing is, we will be checking for the scroll value. So if the scroll value is, like for example, if we say the scroll value is less than 150, then we don't want this class to be applied, right, because it has a background color. So we want this only when the value is more than 150, for example. So let's do it practically and see. Here we have our if statement. So here if we say the scroll value is less than 150, if the scroll value is less than 150, okay, so 150 is like somewhere around here. So if it is less than 150, what we want to do is, we'll take this element over here, okay, this navbar thing. So navbar dot class list dot remove, and then we will remove the class bg color. Which class? This class, okay, the extra class that we gave over here, bg color. And so we'll be removing that class, and if the value is greater than 150, then what we'll be doing is, we'll be adding that class. Save this and refresh. Let's close this console, and can you see, as we scroll, after a certain point, the color of the background color of the navbar changes, right? So okay, so this changes very quickly. So if we want that effect to be more smooth, we can give the class bg color some transition of all, say 1 second. Okay, so now when you scroll, you can see how smoothly the background color of our navbar changes. Right now, we might have a question that here, even though we had no class applied to it, like here we don't have a class applied to it, right, but still we are removing the class from here. This is why See, now for example, if we don't do this and we refresh, and then when we scroll, can you see that it changes, but when we come back to the top it won't change. Okay, it would remain the same because that we are not removing that class when we come back up. So for that we need to add this so that when we come back to the top it changes. Okay, so this was very simple. This is how we change the background color of the navbar on scroll. So I have my CodePen link in the description. There you will find all the final code for this, so you can go there, check the code. If you missed out something or you don't understand something in this, just have a look at that code and things will be clear. Like, if this video was helpful to y'all in any way, then don't forget to press that like button and do subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming with such videos 1 or 2 times a week. Thank you so much for watching.